This is flesh versus spirit, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 19. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel. So, think about it, that's what I'm doing now. I mean, I'm not really doing it. It's really God going through me to talk to you guys. And I really have nothing to do with it, honestly. The most I have is probably personality. That's pretty much it. But in terms of like the studying that happens, the words I say, a lot of this is not me. It is definitely God. And it's God partnering with me to use me as a vessel to speak to you guys, to make known the mysteries of the gospel, because there's absolutely no way that I would know any of this stuff, because I'm not Jesus, and I am extremely flawed. So God really uses me and other people to speak to you guys so that his messages and his gospel can be known. And it's also very it's not sketchy, but it's not good for people to think that they know the gospels of God, because that's a lot of times how people end up being prideful and cocky and arrogant and using the word as a way to talk about them and not actually about God. Anyway, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 20. For which I am an ambassador and bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. For I'm ambassador, which means one who represents another in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. So again, I am an ambassador for the Jesus to do this, because I'm bonded with the Jesus, that I may speak boldly as I'm supposed to speak. There are people that do speak and they're not supposed to be speaking. There's people that, are the opposite of that too. They are supposed to speak and they aren't. And there's people that are speaking that are supposed to be and aren't. And you really have to just ask God to see which person is which, because sometimes you don't know. But if you notice, especially for me, when I watch sermons or I watch like different YouTubers on YouTube, they all are saying the same thing, and it's always a confirmation of what God has said in your life. It's not just something new out of the woodwork. So that's a way to find out, as well as just praying. So